And how do you know my sister-in-law again?
Esther?
Yes.
We went to Korean language school about 10 years ago.
Wow.
Yeah, I barely remember her, actually.
Well, it is a long time ago. And,
You know, I'm really not good at this chit-chat thing, this polite conversation about nothing, this very Canadian conversational tone. I can't maintain it. I'm very sorry, but you see, in Germany, people are very direct. They're very blunt.
Right.
They say what's important to them, what's on their mind.
Right.
Gotten-
Sorry. In Canada, we believe in something called polite conversation. Hey, Dana, how's it going?
Good, how you doing?
Good. Dana, this is Deborah. Dana, I'm on a date with Deborah right now.
Well, you're a lucky woman. He's a great guy.
Thanks. Just. Germany. That's great. So, what made you come back to Canada then?
Well, I
Germany.
was at a point in my career where I'd finished the work that I'd gone there to do, and it was time for me to come home.
Good. And you're
I'm a conceptual artist.
a conceptual artist.
That's right. I work in ideas.
Wow. That's.
You do have ideas, don't you?
Yeah. Yes.
So come on, what happened?
Huh?
On the date with Madeline, what actually happened? Huh?
Oh, well, hey. You know, what are you gonna say? I mean,
What am I gonna say?
you know women.
Hey.
You know me on women. Right?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Right?
You dog. You dog.
Oh, come on. Come on now. Settle down.
Oh, come on. So,
So what?
details.
Hey.
Huh?
Hey, what am I gonna say? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you're gonna say. Tell me.
Oh, come on, buds. Come on now. I ain't gonna tell you everything.
Oh, man.
Oh, you should have seen it work today. You should have seen these guys, the accountants, on the 13th floor. They stole my floor buffer, eh? Couldn't buff the floor. I'm looking around for it everywhere. Finally find it up there, eh? They're all laughing at me.
Don't
eh?
play a
So-
player, Johnny.
Pardon?
Details.
About what? About the floor buffer.
No.
But she shouldn't have gone to jail in the first place.
But you know what? It's
But
true.
if she hadn't been Martha
If
Stewart,
this was
she
a man
wouldn't have gone.
at the trial, if this was a man, I don't think it would have gone the
That's what
same
I
way.
always say.
But she volunteered. She said, "You know what? I'm getting this over with. I'll do my time, right?" And now she's viewed as the tough, take no crap, take fault for my own actions, and it's going to pay off.
She's
for her
like a
in the end.
martyr. Call her
Totally.
Martyr Stewart.
Martyr Stewart. Martyr
Right?
Stewart.
But she's already got a new show with
Two
Mark
new
Burnett.
shows.
That's
yeah,
right.
2 new shows.
Oh, by the way, speaking of shows, you guys have to start listening to Signals from the Edge. All right,
What's
they
that?
are playing 2, not 1, but 2 of my songs. I ran
neat.
into the DJ the other day,
it's a
and she
radio
listened to my
station.
stuff. Yeah, she
Nice.
loves it. So there you go, airplay for me.
Is it a Christian radio station?
Yeah.
No, it's alternative,
Oh, really?
where I should have
What's-
been from the first place.
What's it called?
Signals from the Edge.
Never heard of it.
I don't get that signal.
Well, it's
'cause-
really for kind of
It's at the edge.
alternative hip people.
Congratulations.
Oh, I see.
Thank you.
Are conceptual artists different from other regular artists, or what do you do? What does a conceptual artist do?
Well, what I generally do is I start with the idea, with the concept, and I'll work in whatever medium is appropriate. I'll work in installation, I'll work in video, poetry, I'll integrate all the three.
Poetry.
Absolutely.
As art.
Yes.
Oh,
So actually, for the last 5 years, what I've generally been working on are concepts of the intersection of gender, race, and politics. Though lately, what I've become quite interested in is the ritualization of the banal, the corporatization of our world, the way commercial symbols have integrated themselves so seamlessly into our personalities.
right.
You
That's cool.
cool,
Yeah.
right? You have no idea what I'm talking about.
Well, not maybe no, but I know what those words mean. Just
Oh,
not
just
strung
cut the
together.
crap. I'm not the sweet little Korean girl you were expecting, right? I'm not the
Excuse me?
chakan yeja that you're looking for, the one who's gonna cook you kimchi jjigae when you get home, the
Well,
one who's gonna be there with your slippers for
okay.
you. And
Let's take it back a notch, all right? I already have a mom. I'm not looking for another mom. I'm not some sort of pansy boy who's looking for a replacement. Okay? I thought we were just going out on a nice sort of getting to know each other date. Obviously, it's not working out, so let's just call it quits then and just back off. Wow.
you know, that's the first honest reaction I've gotten from you all evening.
Excuse me?
Tell me more.
Welcome. Huh? You can join the Hall of Fame soon enough. You got 20 years of catching up to do, though.
Oh, hey, you know, Tripod, you're the man. I worship you. I worship you, buddy.
Stop.
Oh,
Stop.
man, you should have. Oh, incredible.
Cut it out.
What? Huh?
No, I mean, like, cut it out, but keep coming.
How about you, man? What kind of trouble you getting into there, old
Oh, me?
old Hammer Shanks?
Little old me?
Oh.
Nothing.
Yeah?
Nah,
You
no.
banging anybody else except your girlfriend these days, or what?
No.
Huh?
No.
What's her name? That dark skinned
Ritu.
girl, Ritu.
No.
She's pretty nice, eh? But you're
She's
not.
great.
You're not
cheating. I mean, nah.
Huh?
What is truly the definition of something like cheating?
Come on, don't beat around the bush. What are you up to now? What are your numbers? What are your numbers for cheating?
Nothing.
Give me a figure.
Nothing.
What about the sex competition you had with Lucas here? There's
Ye-
12.
Yeah.
There's 12 in there.
Okay, that was 12.
Huh?
That was competition. That was a competition.
Yeah, okay,
Different.
buds. All right, you
Different
are the
story.
man. That's amazing. Right on.
So come on,
Aye?
give me the lowdown.
But what?
Beginning to end, what happened?
Nothing.
What do you mean?
Nothing happened.
Nothing you want to tell me about? Was that good?
No, absolutely nothing happened.
She lied.
But I don't understand why she lied.
Because that's the code, you know. Little Kim comes from the ghetto, and she was protecting her own, and now she's gotten caught.
But
And-
it's a legitimate code. It's the code of the streets, you know? The
Fair
legal
enough.
system has its ways, and in order to survive on the streets, you know, you don't
And who
tell
knows?
on your
Maybe,
friends.
maybe the lawyers have twisted her story around. You know, lawyers can do that. They can take one little piece, you know, of sentence that you said, right, and they can extrapolate and they can make it into all twisted kinds of
Absolutely.
versions of their truth. What's good for them,
I
right?
just don't understand why there's always so much violence that surrounds hip hop. And I respect, like, I understand that the whole ghetto thing, but it's like, you know, if you are from the ghetto and you recognize how bad it is, and you're, you know,
Well, who-
singing
wait,
and
wait, wait,
rapping
wait.
all
Now-
about,
now you're saying
no,
they
hold
recognize how
hold
bad it is.
on. I'm not finished. All right. You know, if you're talking about how you're trying to get out of it,
Right.
why is it that you're essentially bringing that behavior once you've made it?
Because
I
they
mean,
don't want to get out of it.
No,
They
that's not
celebrate
true.
it. Some do, some
Of course they
don't.
want it. No
Have you
one
heard
wants
some
to
of this
live in
stuff?
that. Listen,
It's awful.
you can only speak in the language that you know. You're a product of your environment, and you can
So-
only sing and rap about your experiences, right?
Well, this is a shootout
Truthful.
outside of a radio station. What good reason could there have been for a shootout?
So tell me more. Tell me about your life.
Okay, I'm an electrical engineer. I work for a firm right now, and we're designing an imaging system, actually, to
Listen,
help.
I'm not interested in your duties as a servant to the corporate machine. I want to know about your life.
Well, I'm not a servant. It's my job. It's what I do. I get paid for it, and you know, it's exciting what I do. Really, I like my job. It's
Exciting.
yeah.
Passionate.
Well, yeah. There's a lot of problems to solve, a lot of obstacles to go around. I mean, it's out of the box thinking. It's really.
Look, you say you're excited. You say you're passionate, but I don't hear it. I don't see it. I see no evidence of that. What I'm asking you is what charges your spirit? What wakes you up in the middle of the night? What makes you feel so alive that you feel like you're gonna burst out of your skin?
Well, there's my daughter, whom I love very, very much. She's, you know, about 9 months, and she wakes me up at night sometimes, crying. But I mean, I just, but
You're
generally,
completely missing the point. You have no passion. You don't know what you feel. You have no idea of what you're feeling. It's like the machine has infused your spirit. You're sedated. You're asleep. You're a robot.
I don't know. I thought I was on top of it, Pete. You know, I had a whole night planned. I was going to take her to Kelsey's the whole bit, maybe try to get her a little bit drunk, see what happened from there. You know, it all made sense up here, right? Had it all planned out, step by step, the whole way. Then we're here and we're talking, and she leans in and she starts getting all like physical and all randy with me, eh? Like touching me up in the whole bit and like kissing me on the lips and the whole bit. And I was just
That's
like,
good. That's good.
I don't even know her last name, for Christ's sakes, and she's all doing that to me. I mean, what is that? I mean, what is she doing? I mean, I felt like saying, who are you? Who are you? You ain't my wife. I don't even know you and you're doing this. It's like she wanted to go into the bathroom right there and start getting something on. I was
Yeah,
like,
that's good.
No, it ain't
that's
good.
that's casual. That's the whole point.
well, that's weird. casual. It made me freak. It made me just kind of, you know, I just wanted to go home. I just wanted to go home and get out of there. And
Come on, man.
no, I mean,
Well, it's just you're not used to it. You're not used to it. That's all. It's perfectly normal. It's what basically almost everybody does.
well, not this, everybody. I don't do that.
Because it's all about versions of the truth.
That's right.
You take one small fact. We're never going to know if Kobe Bryant is guilty or innocent. He's bought his way out of the
Or
trial.
O.J. Simpson.
Or OJ, well, we all know he's guilty, but because they take one little fact and they distort it, right?
True.
Flawed.
I know.
It is. It's very flawed.
Which reminds me of the time, remember when I had to go and testify for Lucas as a character witness
For what?
for the
No.
Is it something to do with Charlie's? When he
yeah,
was in
for
court
the
with Charlie?
oh, you guys don't know? Okay.
He didn't
All
tell me
right.
about
Well, Lucas and I had a small fling. It wasn't even a
Really?
fling. It was like an ing, okay? But regardless of all of that,
Disgusting.
he was going through that whole trial thing
Uh-huh.
with Charlie. And Ed and Julia, they wanted me to come in and be a character witness against him, against
Right,
Lucas.
right.
But his lawyer came in and sweet talked me basically into
Uh-huh.
telling like basically half truths. Anyway, I ended up going to court thinking I'm gonna, you know, make Lucas look good, but I didn't know it was gonna be at my expense. I swear, this lawyer, I will never forget him. He was just creepy pervert. He always smelled like alcohol.
Harry O'Doul.
Harry O'Doul.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you know him.
Yeah. He's my lawyer.
Okay, miss, my life is so much more exciting than yours because I'm a conceptual artist. What is so exciting about your life? What makes it so much better than everybody else's life out there?
I really don't think it's worth discussing.
Oh, I wouldn't, yeah, because I wouldn't understand because I'm so boring, the banality of life, crushing down upon my poor soul. I wouldn't get it. Come on, try me. What is so exciting? What is so much better?
Listen, what gets me up in the morning is art.
Oh.
It's about provoking people into seeing the world in new ways, about challenging their assumptions about the world that they live in, about themselves.
Well, you're definitely provoking me, so tell me more about this. What are you working on now, then? What is this?
Okay, well, my newest piece is called Soulmates. It's partly an exploration of Korean identity. The themes are alienation, displacement, but primarily it's a challenge to the romantic construct of couples, of mating, of finding the perfect match.
Wow. That actually sounds pretty interesting.
Oh, I'm really excited about it, actually.
Yeah?
I collected 999 socks from across the country, from laundromats, from small towns to Vancouver, all the major cities. And
Sorry.
what I,
Did you say socks?
yes, socks.
Like
Abandoned
regular socks?
Yes, abandoned socks.
Abandoned socks. Did you get them from a sock pound? The Humane Sock Society or something?
See, I knew you wouldn't understand.
Well, I guess not.
Okay, I'm confused. If Lucas lost his case, how come he has a visitation with Charlie?
Because Charlie needed a kidney and Lucas donated a kidney.
Right.
That's the ultimate gift, the gift of life, honey. That buys
he-
all the rights in the world.
He lost his case.
Oh yeah, Harry
See, that's
O'Doul.
not what he left that out of his glowing review of Harry O'Doul when he recommended him to me. He didn't tell me that he lost his case.
Sorry.
I can't believe that.
What do
What
you-
a bonehead move.
What do you even need a lawyer for?
Well, it's kind of personal. It's personal things going on. I didn't need to.
Okay, but is it an important case?
It's very important to me. I mean, this.
So you
this-
don't want that lawyer then?
No, this is my career we're
No,
talking
I
about.
know. You have to
possibly.
get a good lawyer.
You know, and well, obviously Harry O'Doul isn't a man. You know, I've been thinking this. Andy has said he's found this other lawyer, Lawrence Shaw, and he's been begging me to drop Harry and go to see
That's
Lawrence.
the gay lawyer. He's really
Yes.
loud and proud, but he's an amazing
Yes,
lawyer.
he's great. He's very gay friendly, gay positive, you know, and he's got a great track record. I mean, the guy has won. I don't even know how many of his past cases, but like
Excellent.
he comes very highly recommended, a bit more expensive. But you know what? That's it. I'm getting rid of Harry, and I'm gonna go talk to this Lawrence Shaw.
I mean, is there something the matter with me? I mean, am I missing a chromosome or something like that? I mean,
No. Look, it's just practice. You don't have the practice. For the last 20 years, you've been making love to your wife, and before that, a midget, as far as I understand. So you're
I
a little
mean,
behind.
Don't get me wrong. Me and my wife had some pretty, quick sex. I mean, sometimes we just like go out to the.
No, I get it. That's not the point.
I mean, most guys would have dropped it in her like nothing, and I couldn't pull the trigger, buds. I mean, I look at you, I look at guys like Lucas. I mean, you guys.
Don't compare yourself to me. Okay, because there's no point.
Yeah.
We've lived different lives. We've seen the world in a different place. You know what it is? You're just not used to it. Now you remember when you were a kid and you used to go to like.
I didn't have sex when I was a kid.
No, that's not what I'm talking about. You used to go to like an amusement park, like Canada's Wonderland.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You
yeah.
go through the gates of Canada Wonderland. You see the cliff divers on that fake mountain. You go in, and then you're so excited you don't know what to do. So you ride a roller coaster.
Yeah.
One goes like this.
Yeah, yeah.
Then you get on the other roller coaster, it goes like this. You go into the haunted house. Each of these things is a different experience, and you're not comfortable with each one. But when you leave at the end of the day, how did you feel?
Sick.
You know, this is so Lucas. This is so what I know of him. What does he do? He runs his mouth off, right? He just picks a topic, and it's like he knows every single
He
thing.
was trying to help.
I know, no,
He
it's
was
true,
trying to help, but he
right?
sold me this guy like he was the end-all, be-all of lawyers.
Yeah.
Right? And that's what I'm thinking. I'm meeting this lawyer, and I'm thinking, he's not what I expected, but Lucas gave him the go-ahead, you know? Too much faith in what he has to say. The guy's a know-it-all.
Oh, I know. He spouts off about spiritual stuff like he knows what he's talking about. He doesn't. It's just crazy.
You're gonna follow your instincts. And
I am. I mean, this is important. This is my career we're talking about here, you know? There's some pretty heavy accusations being made, and you can't mess around with that kind of stuff, you know? Everyone at work is talking about it. It's
What
just,
is it, like
it's,
malpractice? Kind of.
let's say it's just has to do with
Yeah, it's not.
Okay,
You know, it's
something
not
like
about
that. Okay,
anyway.
yeah.
Okay, but back to you and Lucas. What?
What back to me and Lucas? No, there is no me and Lucas. That's the whole thing. No, there is no.
There
what,
was though.
Dana? But
there
It
was.
was nothing.
It's like I
You know,
don't even know
he
you.
is
It's
an
like I don't
extremely.
know
He
you at
is.
all.
Don't be ashamed, because he's a
I'm not
very attractive
ashamed.
man. He's, when he doesn't talk, when he doesn't speak, and he sits there and he has that
Oh,
the
my
look that's sort of
goodness.
like, just that sort of chiseled look. Very sexy.
Or you can collect all these boxes and briefs that have been discarded from around the country, thongs, other panties, hang them up on wire hooks all around a room, and you could call it underwear? That'd be awesome, wouldn't it? That conceptual art, wow. It is very exciting once you put your mind to it.
See, this is why I don't date Canadian men. You're also provincial, so unsophisticated, so adolescent.
Oh, I'm sorry we don't stand up to the German standard of getting excited over socks. You know, if you're having such a miserable time, why'd you even bother coming out on this date, hmm?
I'm out on this date because my mother went on a hunger strike. Because when your sister-in-law Esther told my mother that I wasn't interested in dating you, Mom lost it. Freaked out, threw a tantrum, hasn't eaten in 3 days.
Well, that's crazy.
It's melodramatic.
Yeah, well, guess the apple doesn't fall far from the tree in this case, huh?
I'm so sick of social niceties. I don't want to date. I don't want to get married. I just want sex. That's all I want. All I want is wild, passionate, animal sex. The kind of sweaty sex where you get so loud you don't care if you wake up the neighbors. That's all I want. Is that too much to ask?
No, of course not. We're all humans.
So, listen, Randy, I need to ask you a favor.
Sure.
Your friend Dana, sitting behind there. Could you introduce us?
You mean that?
Yeah. She's really hot. No offense, Randy. You're a very nice guy, but I like to live on the edge, and you obviously have a very comfortable life, and that's fine. It's just a little dull for me.
Dull. I'm dull. I've never met anybody so full of themselves as you. You are such an arrogant, pretentious windbag. It's not even funny. Wow, because you got skulls on your shirt and you're a conceptual artist, you can judge me? You think I'm boring? Yeah, you're right. I am so freaking boring, it hurts. Let me tell you something, sister. You don't know me. You don't know what I do for a living. Do you know what I really do for a living?
Love to know.
Okay. I design guidance system packages for cruise missiles. That's right, weapons of mass destruction, kids. The woman whom I loved, who's the mother of my child, got shot in the head. I am not allowed to work in the United States of America because of an arrest record I received while protesting at this stupid Moraine rally. Okay?
You're on the INS blacklist. Guidance systems? It's amazing. That's really amazing. Listen, Randy, I think we've got off to a bad start. I think we should just start again, clean slate. I know a great sushi place. It's about 5 minutes from the station. They have fabulous sake.
Really?
Yeah.
That sounds great. No.
I don't know, Pete. I just don't think sex without love is something I'm interested in. I mean, it's got to be more than just, you know, bits of flesh slamming into each other. It's got to
Yeah,
it's got to have some kind of meaning behind it. Otherwise, what's the point?
Oh, sure, but like love isn't something that you can just find like immediately, okay? And it isn't something that's everywhere. There's an in between that
Well,
can be good.
I'm not going to find it on a train with an ass model agent. That's all I'm saying. I just don't understand how Charity could do that, because I thought she shared the same philosophies that I did. I mean, I was sure she did.
Well, but you know, look, she did for a long time. For 20 years she did. Like that's pretty good. That's better than a lot of men or women. You know? I mean,
Is Ritu loyal to you?
yeah. As far as I know.
As far as you know, eh?
Yeah.
Well, that's good. That makes one of you, right? Listen, buds, you keep her close. You keep her happy. Because if she ever leaves you, you know what you're gonna miss?
What?
Not the things you think, but the little things. The little things you take for granted, those are the things you miss. Just keep her happy. Be good to her.